Hiya, my name is Jess. I'm here with CEO of Emoov, Nick Neal, aka my dad. And after Christmas, it's now the new year, 2026, and we've decided we're going to do some videos about Emoov, explaining some things and giving some tips, really. So the first one today, we're going to do top tips for sellers and what you can do to prepare for your listing. I think we've got 5 top tips, so what tips would you give sellers?
I mean, it's pretty standard stuff and everyone actually talks about it and writes about it and everything else, but there's some really basic ones that we should really take into consideration. The first one is the old curb appeal one, boosting curb appeal. So when someone pulls up outside your house and they see something that doesn't quite gel right with them, it's going to put them off straight away. So the first thing to do is, as you look at the front of your house, before you take your photos or anything else, you just decide, is this how the house is going to look at its best? So that's it, just boosting curb appeal is number one, really, is because if someone goes into your house with a negative thought from the moment they've turned up, it doesn't help with the rest of the viewing. So you want them to feel positive, happy at the front of the house, and what they've seen is good, and that goes through to a nicer, smoother viewing experience.
Also saying, I declutter the house and get rid of, any mess, any clothes you have on the floor. You want it to look sort of similar to like the showroom properties, but it doesn't have to be as intense as a showroom property, just so that it's nice.
I mean, yeah, like the show homes you see on buildings and building developments. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, declutter it, tidy up, get stuff out of the way, so people walk in there, they're not having to trip over stuff and work their way around. They can see, and also it gives it a much better feeling of space, doesn't it? When people get in there, get into the house, really. Put the washing up away, make the beds. All the little
things, yeah. Another one as well, would you say that every seller needs to neutralise their decor in their house? Is that a necessity when they list their property?
It all depends, really. It depends on, if you've got some very bold, striking colours, it's not really everybody's sort of scene. It is better to have lighter colours, neutral colours, so basically people can see what their furniture is going to look like in the rooms and stuff like that, and also it gives it more of a feeling of space, I think. So if you look, again, we're going back to the show homes scenario within building, new developments. Now these guys sell thousands of houses all the time. They never paint these rooms in dark colours. If they're going to sell them, they never paint them and show the houses, never paint dark colours. So take a tip from them. They're the professionals, they know what they're doing. So I would say, if you have decided at some point to decorate your lounge or dining room in a dark green or stuff like that, it might be better to think about just giving it a quick once over, brighten it up, freshen it up, before you go to market, really.
Yeah. And deep clean your property as well, especially if you've got pets, kids, they can be quite messy. You want it to be a property that everyone would like to walk into. The same with the decor. It wants to be a nice, clean, that they can actually view the property for what it is. Yeah,
I would agree with that. Deep clean. The other thing as well is 10 minutes before the viewing, open the windows, open the door, get some fresh air through the house or flat or whatever else it is. So it has that fresh feeling. Obviously, you've got to close it so they don't walk into a freezing cold house this time of year. So it gets a nice bit of fresh air in there. It doesn't feel stale. Nice and clean. Make sure it's it just shows a bit of care and makes people. I think people appreciate it more as well, really.
Any other tips?
Well, the other thing is the last thing really is just to fix those little niggles. So when you've got a door handle that maybe doesn't fit right, or a broken plug socket, or all these little niggles that you've learned to live with for the last 10, 20 years. Leaky guttering, just stuff like that that's going to show a bit of staining on the path outside, stuff like that. Get those little niggles fixed, so that when people come round, they don't see that. They see the house in a well presented, well looked after condition, and that then tells them that you've been looking after the house for this time. There shouldn't be any further defects. I think if I went into a house and saw a catalogue of lack of maintenance, I would then question whether there was other stuff I need to have, which would then probably prompt me to get a home buyer survey or something like that. Which ideally we don't, no one wants to, and it's more expense. But so just fix those obviously little niggles, and you should be good to go, really.
Great, I think that's all of our tips for today. If you want us to do any other videos or have any other questions, leave us a comment and please like the video. Thank you. Bye.
code out your cake. Move.